What's going on YouTube? Marcus R here, and I just wanted to drop a different video today since probably hearing all the noise around GameStop and or AMC, all these different stocks, and they're pretty much jumping up 130% in short periods of time. So what's going on? You probably wondering what's going on, so I'm gonna tell you what's going on and what happened pretty much today. And it's actually good news on what happened today because as retail investors, we actually beat the hedge funds guys. As you can see, as we go, if I scroll down below here, it says GameStop stock surge, Reddit traders versus hedge funds. So Reddit traders, so think of this as Reddit traders as me and you being retail investors, right? We are retail investors, so we're the smaller guys, right? The hedge fund guys are Wall Street guys, right? So retail investors versus Wall Street guys, we actually won the war today. It's still playing out as we go to the charts on GameStop. And please go to tradingview.com because you do get a free chart. You don't have to create an account, but you will get those annoying ads like you just seen right there on my screen. But looking at charts will definitely show you what's going on to see if it's great for you to get in, or if you just want to educate yourself and just to see how these markets move, right? And this is just clear examples that it doesn't matter about what I say, it doesn't matter what you say, it doesn't matter what I think or anybody else thinks. It's all about all what matters is based on what we see on the charts here. And the charts in the markets is telling us that GameStop is worth, $346 a share right now, right? Fundamentally, GameStop is just a retail company that just sells games, right? Sell hard disk games, probably digital now, but that's what GameStop is known for, especially selling PlayStations and Xbox systems. So GameStop just got a lot of hype around it right now, especially with PlayStation, with the new PlayStation and Xbox. I think it's still kind of hard to get because I definitely don't got one yet. So there's just a lot of hype around GameStop right now. So GameStop is getting the attention. So that's just adding fuel to the fire. But pretty much, if I go here, you can just pretty much see what's going on with GME. Just looking at the headlines. So this was another rally. That's for AMC though. So let me go to Wall Street Bets. So go to Wall Street Bets as well. So you just go to reddit.com and then type and look in the search bar for Wall Street Bets. Just use the search bar here, and you're gonna find this guy right here. And this is just a community, just a subreddit, just a community for retail investors, and they just talk about stocks and things like that. But it's on fire today because everybody is pretty much happy that we beat the short sellers, right? Pretty much. So short sellers are people who is betting against GameStop, right? So the short sellers in this case was the hedge funds guys, which is Wall Street. Wall Street believed GameStop was way overvalued, isn't worth its price, but retail investors looked at it like, okay, that's a bet. Then we believe GameStop is worth a lot higher than what you guys are thinking. So Wall Street bet against GameStop. Retail investors predicted, went against Wall Street and believed the stock was going to go up, and retail investors is winning this war because a lot of these hedge funds got in, a lot lower here, a lot cheaper, and then what happened is when the price goes up, these short sellers, the hedge funds, they have to rebuy back in because when you short sell, you're pretty much lending that, you're pretty much borrowing the stock and then reselling it into the market, and then because you believe the stock is going to go down. But if it don't go down, if it goes up against you as a short seller, you get kind of trapped, which is called the short squeeze. And then what happens is you have to buy back in, which drives the price, and retail investors are buying in as well, and that drives the price, and everybody just buying, and short sellers have to buy because they have to rebuy back that stock they sold because they borrowed it and have to give it back to the original owners. And it just created this monster wave. As you can see with GameStop, it was as low as what, mid January, about 20 something dollars, and they got as high as 380 dollars. That's really rare in the stock market. So definitely you know be aware of this, right? This isn't normal in the stock market, but it just shows you that, hey, if hedge fund guys want to play around with the small guys, we're going to show them, like, hey, okay, well, we can beat you guys at your own game. And that's what retail investors did today. So shout out to the guys in the Wall Street bets that, that's bold enough and really care about these companies, right? And the good news out of this is that a lot of, like, for example, AMC was able to, because this happened to AMC as well. I'll talk about AMC in the next video. But AMC was able to raise about $304 million because the retail investors got into AMC, or whatever, for whatever reason, right? They got into AMC or got into GameStop. GameStop raised a lot of money as well, so it's helping these companies, these retail companies that is hurting financially from the pandemic, raise money so they can stay afloat and continue to provide service to the customers. So it's kind of like a win. So the retail investors kind of help the U.S. economy, while the big guys, the hedge funds guys, was trying to destroy American companies, things like that. So that's kind of what happened, and a lot of retail investors was happy that we won, and that we're able to keep our American economy, as far as companies, not lose value but actually gain value, and hopefully raise some money so they can continue to offer their services to their customers. So that's what happened today with GameStop. Give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment below. Get your free stock by going to Robinhood.com. I got my link below, so you guys can see what stocks to buy. You can actually buy GameStop and AMC on here as well, and other stocks. So mark is up.